Welcome back to another Star Wars video. Today we're going to talk about what to expect from the fake collab in Honkai Star Rail. So today we're going to mainly talk about the story length, what to expect from the story. People are saying that the story is not going to be too long because since it's a collab, it should be fairly simple, fairly short. I don't think so because the writer or the supervisor is Kinoko Nasu, and Kinoko Nasu is the original writer of Fate Stay Night, and Fate Stay Night is the first, the first Fate series, so you could say. So. And that visual novel is a big boy. But enough of the original Fate Stay Night. We're going to talk about very recent Kinoko Nasu works in FGO. FGO is a gacha game, of course, so same as Star Rail. We're going to talk about just talk about how long they are, what to expect. So people won't be, think of, oh my god, it's got to be a 5-hour story like whoa, but like it's gonna be end up like a 10-hour story, which probably would happen. So the first FGO story we're gonna talk about is Singularity 6 from Camelot. So Camelot, you would expect around 6 to 9 hours. I repeat, 6 to 9 hours of playtime. Throughout the whole story, if you play it, if you look at the cutscenes, if you read it diligently, even then there's a lot of meat in that cock. So it's a long story, but the story is very good. The earlier stories from earlier chapters of FGO were not that great. So in Singularity 6, it was absolute cinema, but the runtime was also really long. And then afterwards, Nasu also did Singularity 7, which is Babylonia. Babylonia would run you around, I repeat, run you around 10 to 11 hours. 10 to 11 hours. So seeing the state of Honkai Star players right now, we are clearly not visual novel readers, or most of us are clearly not visual novel readers. So from the collab, I would not be expecting a short story. First off, it's a Fate story. Like, I would really hope it's a very good story. Fate is peak. I love Fate, and not especially when Nasu is doing a new UBW storyline or UBW branch of storyline. Like UBW, like Fate Stay Night hasn't gotten an update since fucking Heaven's Feel in 2018. So 2018. So I really hope the Fate collab would be peak from Honkai Star Rail. And the last Singularity I'm gonna talk about is LB6. LB6, if you play it, it's gonna set you back around 33 hours. You really just look at the stuff, look at the cutscene, really read into it. It's gonna take you a long time. I mean, just look at how big the stack of papers of LB6 is. It is absolutely massive. So LB6 is actually 3 parts. So you expect less from Honkai Star Rail, from Honkai Star Rail's collab, because Honkai Star Rail's collab obviously is not in 3 parts, but LB6 is absolutely massive, and that LB6 is peak. That's around how much Nasu would make. Like, it depends on it. Sometimes it really does depend on the scenario, the collab. So I would reasonably expect the collab to be around the same as a normal Euphoria's chapter, so around 8 hours, which is fine. But since people couldn't even stay awake in Euphoria's, it's gonna be a little bit hard to get people to keep playing unless they split the collab story into 2 parts, which I feel like they should be doing the story. They should be splitting the story of Euphoria's into 2 parts each patch anyways, because 8 hours of just people just normal expression talking is boring as shit, right? So reasonably, I think moving on, the fake collab for the best, it should be in 2 parts. So part 1, banner comes out. There'll be part 1 of the story, and then when I guess I don't know, Fanion comes out, or whoever is 3.4 with the fake collab, the second part of the fake collab story will be out, and 3.4 would not have any M4 story at all. Would be just focused on the fake collab, which I think would be like a good course of action. It will be able to keep retention, so people will be excited about the story, right? You know, reading M4 story for 8 hours, and then you're done for the patch. You're literally waiting for the patch to be over after you finish the story. Look, I don't even finish the story first day because I couldn't. It's like the way that Starro tells story is really boring, in a way that we can't accept, because Starro is, you know, like an open world ish game, you know. So character models, they should have more expressions, more hand movements and stuff like that, but they have not done it. They have not improved. So one thing that Starro could improve is that they could add more expressions to characters, not just, you know, Trailblazer, hand over chest, please, or like or just like a little frown or a little smile on the character's face, which, you know, is in the fucking default settings. You can set the character's face to frown in the default settings in the game anyways. Or split the stories into 2 parts of the patch, so people will be able to they would be able to like read a smaller amount in a single patch, and, you know, they won't be burned out from all the reading. I think that would be very good for a fake collab story. So yeah, that's really about it. I hope the fake collab is gonna be good. Like, the character design of Archer and Saber are really good. Except for Saber, like, I don't understand why they added the fucking 5-strap though. Like, come on, Starro. Like, seriously, Takeuchi, like, stop adding the 5-strap, man. You are the illustrator, bro. Just don't let Starro coax you into adding 5-straps to get to your characters, because every single fucking character in Honkai Star has a fucking 5-strap. Okay. Starro is peak. Fate is peak. Both peak together. You get like double peak titties, baby. Let's go. Brave shy, 手を伸ばせたわばだ。捨てたない傷だらけどよ。